back to the studio. Happy New Year. Thank you for being here. Today I thought that I would just start off with something simple like my journals and the journals that I like to use the most. More recently, I have been making a lot of handmade journals, but for a lot of my studies and in years past when I wanted to play with different ideas, I used different kind of journals for different kind of things. So today I thought that I would share the 3 store-bought journals that I use the most. So first off, I have these, I think they're like 8.5 by 5.5 Masters Touch. They're meant to be mixed media journals. I bought them at Hobby Lobby because I like the price. I think when I went to purchase them, they were like $8.99 and they had a sale, so there was like a 2 for. And so I grabbed them. And I liked the size. I thought, oh, mixed media paper. I will say that if you're using really wet media and you like to use a lot of really wet media, this is probably not the journal for you. The paper does start to, the little papers start coming up and stuff like that. So not for like really wet media, but if you're going to collage or sketch, you can use some wet media, markers. So it does hold stuff, but it's not good if you're gonna do a lot of watercolor type of things. So that is the first one. And again, I like how portable they are. I like that they don't have tons of pages, so I do get through them pretty quickly. I have a few of these. And I like them for when I travel, or if I'm doing specific studies, or if I'm just doing mark making, and also for like everyday journaling, just when I want to do more like reflective writing and that kind of stuff. So I like those for that. So next I have these composition notebooks that I call marble notebooks. When I was in elementary school, we called these marble notebooks. This one I painted the cover. So I have tons of these. I have used these all my life. When I was a student, I used them with my students. I would have them do sketching and writing in social studies. And anyway, I love these journals. I love that they are inexpensive, really accessible to anyone. They hold a surprising amount of media, and I use these again for different studies. I'll have a notebook for different things that I want to look into, like prints and patterns, or I'll have another one for my winter journal, or I'll have another one for my fall journal. I also have them for when I want to write down ideas for my own lessons and classes and workshops that I want to teach. So I love these. I love how chunky they get. I have actually used these with my adult mixed media classes, where they have used them to do their own mixed media, and then they bring them in chock full of stuff. Again, surprising how much media this holds. And it's not precious, and I actually, these are one of my favorite journals to use. So I have these 8x10 Strathmore mixed media journals. I think they're the 500 series. They're soft cover. And when I was first starting to do a lot more journaling in like a series, I was using these a lot. This is a really good mixed media paper. It does hold a lot of media. I also like the size and I like the cover. I like that it's soft. I like that there's just enough pages to complete, to get to the end. So I have filled up a few of these. It's not too overwhelming. Like the paper again, and I have used these a lot for different kinds of studies, like just swatching colors and experimenting. Again, for prints and patterns, landscape, just, whatever I'm working on in that moment. Guys, that's what I have for you this week. I hope it was helpful. I will link the different journals below, and I also have a blog post that you can watch that talks a little bit more about these journals and my thoughts about them, if that's something you're interested in. And I will see you in 2 weeks. I hope you get creating, yeah, I will just see you in 2 weeks. Bye.